I'm Charmaine Ironside, the diet dropout guru and the creator of the new transformational peaceful eating for weight loss program. And in this quick video, I just want to share with you a little bit about how you can drop weight quickly without changing what you eat. So, as the diet dropout, I'm somebody who spent 20 years of my life dieting. And those entire 20 years, I was only at my goal weight twice. I gained and lost hundreds of pounds. I went between 125 pounds and 200 pounds many times in my life. And so I just want to share with you that it doesn't have to always be a struggle, and dieting is not the only way to get to your dream body. So, I want to ask you, first of all, do you have peace around food choices? When you go out for dinner, is there an internal war that goes on, or do you just decisively choose what you want to eat? Do you feel maybe that your weight problem is because of a lack of willpower? Do you feel that maybe you just didn't do the diet right and you just, you're lazy and you can't get this stuff figured out? Because if you do feel like that, I want you to know that you're not alone. I felt like I was the screw up and I wasn't doing it right, and I had no self-control, and I felt like I was always blaming myself for not losing the weight and not making the diet work. But what I know now, after 20 years of dieting and after 8 years as a fitness and nutrition coach, is that diets absolutely do not work. They are literally set up for you to fail, because you can't maintain them long term. They're boring. They don't take into account what foods you specifically need to thrive. And they don't look at any deeper reasons why you eat or how you eat. And what I've really realized, and my big aha moment, was that it wasn't about the food. Because I was a nutrition coach, I took a bunch of courses in kinesiology at university about nutrition. I was on the national team for snowboarding as an elite snowboarder, and I had access to all the best, dietitians out there, and I was still overweight. So it wasn't about the food. It wasn't a food issue. It's not that I didn't know what to do. It's that I was eating in a way that did not allow me to lose weight. So I was eating in a state of stress, in a state of being completely distracted. I was always anxious around food. I was numbing out with food, so I was not paying attention to what I was eating. I was generally actually eating quite healthy, and maybe you can relate with this. You eat quite healthy. You eat your greens, you eat your veggies, you have your protein, you have your healthy carbs. You're generally eating like you think you're supposed to, but you're still not losing the weight. And I've been there, and I just want you to know that. Like, just under 2 years ago, I was 50 pounds heavier than I am today. I was disgusted with myself. I was tired of feeling lethargic. My pants were all so tight. I was constantly wearing Lululemon pants. I was to the point where I didn't even want to go out with friends because I didn't want to have to change out of my stretchy pants. So if you can resonate with that, I want you to know that there is a better way. You're not alone, and there is a beautiful journey to success. And I've taken part in that journey. And so my first step was figuring out it's not a diet that's going to fix this problem, and it's just slowly changing how I actually sit down or don't sit down to eat my food. So the practice of a more peaceful approach to how you eat is what really allowed me to shed that weight, and actually quite quickly. In 8 months from just deciding, okay, I can't keep eating the same way. I'm not talking about changing my food, but I'm talking about I made a commitment that I was going to sit down and focus on my food. I was going to breathe before I ate. I was going to do a couple other little rituals around meal times. And in 8 months, I was able to drop 50 pounds. And the best part about it is that it's been over a year since the initial weight loss, and I've kept it off. And that's what I'm so pumped about, because when people tell me, oh, this so-and-so dropped, 100 pounds or 30 pounds on Dr. Bernstein or whatever, Atkins or Perfect Protein or Ideal Protein, all I think in my heart is I've done all those things, and I know that those people are going to gain the weight back. And yes, it's a success maybe from the outside, but it was a very painful process to get to that new body. And the worst part is nobody keeps it. I think it's 5% of people actually maintain the weight loss that they've achieved on a diet. So let's do this in a different way. So the basic approach that I've learned is that you need to eat with less distractions. You need to have a few things in place, like a couple breaths before you eat, gratitudes before you eat, a more mindful way. So I love to teach this new way of eating. And I've actually helped, thousands of women and men for that matter, change their bodies through, exercise and healthy habits, nutrition and lifestyle. But this is such a new concept of just literally changing how you eat. So I've had a ton of skeptics, and with this video I'll share some testimonials from coaching clients who have been just floored that after so many years of dieting, all they needed to do was actually change how they ate. I just had a woman drop 20 pounds in 3 weeks, and she's just like blown away because she's like, I didn't change my food. Like, all she changed was, at lunch, she actually took a lunch break instead of eating, at her desk. She, didn't feel those cravings for 2 or 3 chocolate bars in the afternoon because she actually enjoyed a mindful, distraction-free, peaceful lunch. And she just, through the tools that I taught her, she just knows now what her body needs to thrive, what she wants. She eats in a different way. She has some stress, mechanisms for getting rid of stress without eating. And so it's just been really cool to see so many transformations that have nothing to do with dieting, have nothing to do with exercise. I even have a woman that said she's like, she knows exercise is important, but she hasn't changed that. But I think she dropped 14 inches, just from changing the way she ate, not changing the food, but the way. So I could go on and on about the testimonials. I'll post them below this video, but I want to let you know about this awesome peaceful eating for weight loss program. And so what it includes, it's 21 days, and basically every day you're going to get a short video from me, with an inspirational message, with a tool that you can implement that day, a small change you can do that day to give you a quick win, to help you start releasing body fat, to help you start having more peace with food. You're also going to get daily inspirational texts from me, so just to keep you on track throughout the day, because sometimes this is new information. We want to make sure you assimilate it and get the most out of the course. Because a lot of people will read things and a lot of people will take courses, but they won't actually implement. So this is a program that's so different because you're getting coached by me, and I'm encouraging you and giving you all of the steps for success to actually implement the information. You're also going to get affirmations on how you can really make this part of your lifestyle, because I believe what you focus on, you get. So I'm going to be filling up your mind with just so much positivity and mindset stuff. You're going to have a daily challenge to make peaceful eating part of your life, and it's going to be really doable no matter how busy your life is. You're going to have access to the private Facebook group, the Peaceful Eating Facebook group, where we're going to talk about our wins, our successes, our challenges, and it's so amazing the power of a group. You've probably heard the quote that you are the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, I like to fill myself up and surround myself with great people. And the momentum of society really pulls us into that diet mentality. We don't feel so great about our body, so we just, go try another diet. Our friends are talking about dieting. It's everywhere. But what's so cool about having a support system is you don't get sucked back into that momentum, that negative momentum. So you need a support group on this journey. I'm also going to be having, my favorite clean eating meal ideas and recipes I'm going to be posting. You're going to have a daily opportunity to share with the group your successes. You're going to have bonus access to my body weight workouts. So I have 2 weeks worth of daily workouts that you can do at home with no equipment, and they're all levels. They're for beginner, intermediate, advanced, and throughout the workouts, I'm not just showing you a workout, but I'm teaching you about the form. I'm talking about healthy mindset about working out. I'm helping keeping you inspired, and so these are amazing workouts. I've had so much good feedback from clients that I've been kind of testing them with so far, so you're going to really want those. And then lastly, you're going to get access to my 7 days of weight loss meditations. So these are 5-minute meditations that actually help your body be more willing to release body fat. So, you have to get your body and your cells of your body on board with this journey. And these weight loss meditations have been so helpful for me to release excess body weight, because there was some old belief patterns that were causing me to hold on to weight. So these are awesome. So that's the program, and it really is going to be a life changer. It starts on Wednesday, June 28th. It's only $49 US, and this is going to be the lowest price I ever offer it at, and you're just going to really want to jump on board because I promise to over deliver. As always, I've got my 100% money back guarantee if you don't get what you thought you would from it. But what you're going to get is you're going to get to sit down at dinner or lunch or breakfast and feel excited to eat. You're not going to have any guilt around your food choices. You're going to start seeing your body change. You're going to start having more joy in your life. And you know, food is meant to bring us joy. It's meant to nourish our bodies, but it's also a source of joy. So let's bring back that joy. And this is absolutely the most new and improved way to drop weight without dieting while learning more about yourself and having peace. What's better than that? So I'll post the link to sign up below. I would love to hear from you if you have any questions at all. Check out the testimonials from other people who have experienced my peaceful eating, course and programs and have had their lives absolutely transformed. So look forward to seeing you in my peaceful eating for weight loss course, and we'll talk to you soon.